My name's Rob Anderson, and I'm the Chief Marketer at A&B Financial Group, and we're the largest Florida Blue Cross Blue Shield health insurance agency in the Southeast. We employ over 500 agents, and during enrollment, which goes from November 1st through December 15th, we write roughly 60 to 80,000 health applications every single year. And I would tell you the bulk of that is the result of our digital marketing and our partnership with Empirical 360. When I first was introduced and started with Empirical 360, it was purely a marketing relationship. That's how I was introduced to them, and that was really my needs at the time. We have 500 full-time agents. We have a call center here in Tampa where we have 75 agents on a floor, and then we have home-based reps. And my struggle at the time was a volume problem, obstacle. Could not generate enough calls to keep the floor busy, plus keep the at-home reps busy. And that was really a result of, we had transitioned away from an outbound telemarketing strategy. So we had to replace 2,000 calls a day with something else. And that's not easy to do. I've told people we did it and they still don't believe me. But really the way we did it from the volume standpoint with Eric and Elliot was they poured all of their energy into click to call. And before I knew it, that had been accomplished. And I say that just as another sort of case study or evidence of what they've done, but those 2,000 calls were replaced. So that was a marketing home run. We are in an insurtech industry is what they call it. So the goal is to get the traffic to the sites, this is what they built for us, and then really have the customer travel all the way through the sales cycle without ever having to talk to a licensed insurance agent. So it's pretty broad, right? I mean, it's not a 10-page plan to do something. It's just a very broad sort of idea. So what Empirical was able to do for us is really build out that whole concept. So we launched a site called AmeriCare Quotes, and over the course of, I'd say, 60, maybe 90 days, they had taken it from what initially was a landing page. Quite now that I really remember the story, it was one landing page, and anyone who goes there today can see we have at least 6 lines right now on the site, up and running and ready, and actively being used by prospects and leads, where they can go, they can shop, they can get quoted on a policy for everything from life to accident to even pet insurance we have on there. And then take it that next step, that InsurTech step, where they can put that policy in a shopping cart and actually bind that policy. And that's where the industry is heading, and we didn't exist there before Empirical and partnering with them. We didn't have any real estate in that space. None. And they were able to really execute on that and turn it around in what I thought was a very short time. The general partner at our company said, "How long is this going to take?" Thinking I was going to say maybe sometime late next year we'll have this working. Not even thinking that it would actually really be working, but just pieces of it would be working. Well, we ended up getting it completed, and it's done, and it's up, and it's running, and it's a piece of our business right now that wasn't a piece of our business a year ago, and they really took the whole thing on. Empirical took the whole thing, soup to nuts, top to bottom, built it out. Not only that, I put them in touch with, and they worked directly with our carriers, which you're not going to find a lot of tech companies that have an easy time working with insurance carriers directly. And Eric and Elliot took that on, and I was really able to kind of step out of the way for a while, which I really appreciate. And at the end of the day, we've got a functioning transactional, many people would call it an e-retail site, where you can shop, you can quote, you can buy, and I don't think we could have done it without them, quite frankly. And I don't think anyone could have done a better job with it. So I'm really happy that the marketing relationship has turned into a technical and a programming relationship. It's been a big deal for us. Not only just from the daily programming they do for us and integrating and posting with our CRM tool, and we have a lot of challenges there because We've built our own CRM tool, but they're able to sort of shrug it off, just do it, not have a problem with it. And I'm excited to see what lies ahead, because there's only going to be more of this. So I'm really glad we started that sort of technical, mechanical programming part of our association. There's three things that I really like about working with Empirical. One is the ideas, which are always original and which are different. And the second thing I really like is execution. They really execute on every campaign that we create, every idea we have, every concept we have. The execution is phenomenal. And the third thing, which I think is most important, is their attention to detail. No stone is unturned. And that's really important with the way we work, because I've worked with a lot of other agencies, online agencies, and I think what's different is that when they can really in real time tell us what's going on with campaigns, that's priceless. You can't do that with really any other platform campaign or much other sort of campaigns or advertisements that I've worked on. Is really that real-time adjustment and generating me the quality that I need. And I need quality because we have 500 agents. We are one of the largest Blue Cross Blue Shield agencies in the entire southeastern United States. So we need volume, but we need quality too, because a wasted opportunity, a wasted minute on the phone with our agents is going to cost us. And we also have a very short window where we do the bulk of our business, which is the enrollment period, which lasts from November 1st through December 15th every year. So we can't have opportunities lost. And that's what Empirical provides us, is real quality and real volume. And like I said, we had struggled in the past. We'd done everything. We had done outbound telemarketing. We had done dialers. We had done every sort of automated campaign you could imagine. And one, could never reach the volume we needed. And two, we could never get anywhere close to the quality of the campaign that we needed, that sent leads our way that were workable, saleable, quality. And that's really, I think, a result of those three things that they deliver on every single time with me, which is great new ideas, execution, and detail. And they do it like nobody else I've ever worked with. And I can't imagine running a campaign without them, quite frankly. They really are the most reliable source I've ever had in terms of generating traffic, generating quality traffic, and as a result, generating sales. And that's my story with Empirical.